So here we are in the refrigerator. And what do we find in the refrigerator? There's some Parmesan cheese. There's some sharp cheese. There's some provolone cheese. And then there's even my famous buffalo cheese that I use on my sliders from the other video. But you notice how, and then we got cheese sticks. The boys like cheese sticks. You want a cheese stick? You guys want a cheese stick? Okay, so notice that the cheese is in the kitchen. So I'm going to show you in a second what I mean by keeping the cheese in the kitchen, because there's too many network marketers that just kind of put the cheese into their marketing, and it kind of stays in the kitchen. It belongs in the kitchen. So I'm going to give the boys some cheese sticks. Here you go. Here you go, buddy.
No.
No, you don't want a cheese stick?
No.
All right. I'll get my cheese stick, and then we'll go up in the office. How's that? Come on. Okay, so here I am. I'm back in my messy, dirty office, but you know what? This is a producing office, so stuff's laying around, but I'm not going to show you what magazines there are, but, you know, when I was talking about the cheese a minute ago, the cheese, you know, people get way too cheesy in their marketing efforts, and what they do is they say things like, we'll build the downline for you, results guaranteed, you never have to do anything, all you have to do is sign up, or straight line, downline, no qualifications, multi-million. Oh, I love this one. What was it? A sizzling hot binary. I've never actually seen a compensation plan that physically lights on fire. So, you know, and I'm not talking about just print publication, but everything that you do, leave the cheese at home. And don't be cheesy, in other words. Leave the cheese in the kitchen. Leave the cheese for when you're dining, when you're having a little sip of wine, but don't bring it into your marketing efforts. Be responsible. You can become more creative, and you can produce better results without having to do the cheesy. I mean, I don't even know what to say in here. I mean, there's stuff in here that's just like, it's just pathetic. I mean, you read some of the ads that people run in magazines, and it's like, no wonder people look at our industry sometimes and go, ew. I mean, come on. It's like, I get the fact, truly, I get the fact that as a network marketer, you can make lots and lots of money, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars a year, which is huge compared to what most people are making. But to promote it in such a way where it just smells like what's that cheese from the, you know, back in that really stinky cheese, Munster cheese or Limburger. That's right. You don't want it to stink like Limburger cheese. So just think to yourself, be responsible marketers in everything that you do, whether it be online marketing, offline, print, media, it doesn't matter what you do, radio, broadcast, television, whatever you do to promote your business, do so in a way that doesn't promote the cheese factor. I think it'll do a great thing for our industry. Just think twice before you sit down and you write an ad or you put together a website. Just go, is this cheesy? Does it pass the cheese test? That's a good idea. Just ask the question, does it pass the cheese test? And I don't know. I'll tell you what. You can send me your stuff, and I'll check it out for you, and I'll say, does this pass the cheese test? Yes or no? We'll stamp it with a little piece of cheese. Maybe that'll be pretty cool. I'll give you a little cheese stamp, Falcone cheese stamp. I don't know. I'm making stuff up as I go along. Well, I got to get back to work. We'll see you later. Okay, bye.